The anonymous work is presumed to be in the period of the 2020 coronavirus plague. This long mural was excavated near the forest of Lake Malta in Poznan, rich in art and historical value. It allows us to actually understand how humans in the 21st century are against the threat of viruses, the people's suspicion of the world's dark regime at the time, and the care for life struggled. COVID-19, coronavirus, also known as Wuhan pneumonia. The outbreak occurred in the alternate spring and summer seasons of 2019 to 2020. The infected people spanned 5 continents. Complications caused by respiratory tract infections resulted in high mortality rates. The symptoms of the infected people varied, making it more difficult to prevent the epidemic. From left to right, you can first see the male trying to dispel evil spirits with a thermometer and hand wash. The male on the right wears a full set of protective gowns. He is responsible for disinfection in the empty city, taking the risk of infection. The 2 people in the middle are the purchaser. The government ordered borders and shops to be closed. No one can go out unless they go to work or buy necessities. Supermarkets snap up consumables, such as food and toilet paper. Masks and gloves are indispensable equipment. On this scale of pneumonia, on the left is Director General of World Health Organization, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. When a person is judged by Libra, he or she will first temporarily transform into a bird and compare it with his own heart to verify whether the person is honest. Whether he takes fairness and justice as the principle and thinks of the public interest. If the heart is heavier than a bird, it must be disinfected with alcohol, so as to maintain a clean personality and not to be confused by interests. And on the left is the hard-working medical staff on the front line. Because of the masks, we can't see their appearance clearly, but their selfless dedication to the history of humanity is all in our eyes. On the far right side of the painting, you can see a compartment made up of pillars of death. High in the middle is Mr. Xi, the chairman of the Communist Party of China. He is also the only person sitting on a chair in the entire painting. Wearing a magnificent hat, Winnie the Pooh, his representative role, and embroidered with icon of the Communist Party. He unhurried call out the coronavirus from the devil's flower. By his messengers sent to bat around the world. Sitting next president of the buttocks is not a chair, but 2 people huddled body of a bird nose. Scholars speculate they may be likely to be the incarnation of the author and his friends. They are dissatisfied with China's control of the world. But no way to change the political pedantic, only silence. But don't forget the god of death behind you. Located at the top of the painting, the people take a sitting position and maintain a 2-meter social distance. From this period, it is an important watershed in human history. The dramatic changes in communication methods have forced humans to adapt to the fake news of the community website and rethink the living indoors. Possibly, it can be said that human beings in this period have returned to the burrowing era, and the reverse globalization is slowly unfolding here. The girl holding the camera here is presumed to be a friend of the author by scholars. She went to a strange city alone to study, but because the plague school was closed, she had nowhere to go and could only take online lessons. His bird-nosed mother had no more masks. She and her children mourn their husband who died of pneumonia at home. She can't even attend the funeral, in order to avoid group infections. This disease-ridden patient is on the verge of death, praying that pneumonia can find the cure quickly and recover the normal world. The plague doctor appears again. Scholars believe that the author wants humans to be vigilant. Everything in the world is reincarnation and circulation. Once the rules of nature are broken, the damage of rebound will fall on humans. And don't forget the painful lessons from history.